Haircut, Keyzie.
Yeah, and had a shave.
So did I. No one noticed. No one cared.
Well, you said yesterday that
Yeah, I know, and I had to point it out, Pugs. Not even my wife has mentioned it yet. Well, she doesn't really look at me. Not sexually. Not as an attractive life partner. She's over me, man.
Are you recording this, man?
Yeah, I am.
Are you really?
You need to delete this, man, because people don't want to hear the real Jace.
That's right.
Yeah, they don't want to hear the sad Jace.
I'm videoing it and putting it on the Insta.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks for the heads up.
Bastards loving the Big Show podcast. Get up even closer on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Or raw dog it 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
Literally, a dilly just fell off the wall as that intro was going out.
Yeah, there's 3 mounted dillies on the wall of the ACC studio here. But just a heads up as well, no Mogi today. His throat infection has gotten worse.
Is it time to drown the runt?
What do you think, Pugs?
I have no stake in the matter. Doesn't affect me at all.
Coward.
Yeah, what a...
Doesn't affect me at
Come
all.
on, man.
fellas.
Pick a side, fella.
Fucking get hard, man.
Get hard, man.
I'll get hard if you need me to get hard.
I know
I'll
you get hard. I want to get into that kind of hard.
Get hard.
Of those dillies on the wall, Pugs, which is most like you?
I don't think any of them.
What do you mean by that?
Just looking around the studio here, and it's as bad because it's an audio medium. Oh, one
Yeah.
of those cans of Export Ultra.
Oh, yeah, that'd be...
That's the
That's
Pug
what
sound.
old Pugson is running there.
All right, fellas, I'm not even joking.
Yes.
Top 1 flaccid, that's me. That is me right now.
Bullshit.
Just describe it for the audience there, Jace. What are we looking at there?
I reckon we're looking... Well...
It's flaccid too.
Yeah, you'd say it was... No, I would say that was semi-semi.
Semi.
I wouldn't say flaccid. I would say semi,
No,
and it
that's
would...
me's flaccid.
It's probably
That's me on a cold day.
4 or maybe 6 inches.
Yeah, it's me on a cold day.
Okay.
Flaccid.
I'm probably like half the size of one of the bulls.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes
yeah,
sense.
And then when he's fully good to go, can he Export Ultra?
You're like, well, no, when he's fully good to go, he's like a tennis ball. It's just,
Yeah, no, that's not bad, actually.
Imagine if you went from like a jelly bean to a tennis ball.
Well, more like a can I say a croquet ball
sure.
as far as hardness?
What a great setup you're running.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, good stuff. Getting back to my point, though, no Mogi.
No, Mogi.
Do we drown the runt?
I think so, man. You be in charge of drowning. It must be hard for you because you are on his D. You must admit.
I'm on his D.
Yeah, you're all over his D.
Oh, his dick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
means like you love Mogi.
You love him, mate.
Oh, of course I love Mogi.
So do I, man.
I mean, we all love Mogi. I
Yeah,
just
but
wonder
like
if it's time to either a beheading or
Oh.
we just put him in a sack and drop him over a bridge. Just put him out of his misery. You know what I mean?
Which one are you choosing out of those two, Pugs?
It's oddly graphic.
You know, the weird thing, and I've talked about this before, it's often the fittest, healthiest people that are always sick. Do you find that?
Yeah, but I don't get sick that often.
No, I know. That's why he
You
went to
never
you.
get sick.
You are literally never sick. I'm never sick
I
either.
was sick last
No,
week, guys.
yeah, I know you
guys,
were. Yeah, but that was a sexual sickness.
I think-
It wasn't. That was
Oh.
your syphilis flaring.
Down with the
I think
sexual
the thing
sickness.
with Mogi that's different between me and you is that he works a lot more than we do.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he's got that whole other job, man.
Bullshit.
I mean, I've been to his office, but yeah, so he worked, whereas you sort of F and Jeff all day, and I sort of pretend that I've got heaps of stuff on, but don't really.
Yeah.
And then we come and do the radio show and then say, oh, man, busy day. Whereas Mogi's like up at 5 a.m. on his laptop doing admin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone say how much they've worked on a weekend more than Mogi.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
My dad, like looking back on it, my dad, who was a panel beater for years, he's worked 6 days a week since he started working. Like Saturday is, he says on Saturday he gets the most work done. I don't know why.
Is it like a free time thing?
Nah,
Like
it's
less
like
commitments, or it's more chill?
Less people popping in
Yeah,
for
right.
blah 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 blah. They think
Chitty
he's not
chat.
working. Yeah, and so he's worked 6 days a week in his workshop from like 7 a.m. till 6.
Well, should we, with Mogi then, should we fire him from his other job?
Nah, Maybe we just ultimatum. We present him with an ultimatum. Hey, man, look, you're going to have to choose me, Hoyte J, and old Pug Son.
Why do I feel like the choice would be really easy for
Yeah.
See you, fellas.
I don't know, man.
No, but hopefully he gets well soon. What is it? I keep trying to tell my wife what it is.
He's
and
got a throat infection.
yeah, but it's sinusitis.
Sinusitis.
What a fucking terrible word that is.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Now, Jace, just while we're here, before we go on the radio show together as a threesome, what's your view on me being a prima donna and asking Pugs? What's your, because like Pugs,
Yeah.
I don't want you to think of me as a punishing announcer guy who like wants control over everything.
No, I don't think you're that, Chris. Oh, hello.
Logi's here!
What the fuck?
What?
Speak of the devil.
Fuck, man.
We were just
Pugs.
bagging you.
Mogi Pugs, fuck off.
Delete the last 5 minutes of the potty, man, because it is, oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, can we... Hey, mate.
G'day, fellas.
This is crazy work.
G'day, fellas. How
Hi, Mogi.
5 minutes.
Yeah,
I'll
we're
sit
about
up another
halfway
mic.
through.
Hang on.
I'll just jump in there, Keyzie.
Yeah, you just jump in, man. You just jump. Technical difficulties right now while
Is
we
that a coffee? Thanks,
get
mate.
another microphone. Old sinusitis Mogi has arrived.
How's that?
I was just
Looking
trying
lively as
to. I was
ever.
just trying to pronounce what it is. It's such a tricky fucking
Is that working?
word.
How's
You wanna
this?
talk to me
Yeah.
now?
Yeah,
Talk to me?
Mogi?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all here now,
stuff.
man.
Holy
We were
shit,
just
man.
we were just
Four-person outro.
discussing the possibility. Was it time to drown you? Throw you in a sack and throw you over a bridge.
Honestly, man, I wouldn't mind it. It's Men's Health Week. You know, I'm an ambassador for Men's Health Week.
Yes, I know you were. Yeah.
The irony's heavy. So I was crook as a dog, and I was at home, and I was actually I went to the toilet, and I started feeling super woozy,
Oh, God.
and nearly passed out because I saw how massive my cock is.
We're literally...
Well, we've
just-
been comparing on the
Wow.
wall there. What are you on the wall there?
Because I'm the pink
what-
one
what?
flaccid by
is
the
it?
door here.
Oh,
I'm the pink one when I'm
oh,
flaccid.
yeah, right.
And it's cold out.
And I'm half
I
of
can
one
work
of the
my way out
bulls.
to the pink one. Still looking flaccid though.
Yeah.
But it's probably about 18%.
Yeah, you missed. Jace was saying that he'd need like 3 or 4 hours to get to the purple level.
To get it that far up, it's almost pointing horizontal.
It's almost horizontal.
I would never get it that far up.
And he was saying it's like 3 or 4 hours of just concentrated
Battering.
attention and battering to get it to like a third mast.
It's a sorry state of affairs.
It is very sorry.
Anyway, I looked into my sinus because I was shit, and I thought, well, rest. I should
Yeah.
rest because I feel so bad. And then I had a yarn with ChatGPT, and it turns out the sinusitis stuff, because I've been on antibiotics now for a week.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it should
It should have
by
fixed
now.
it, yeah.
But the course is for 3 weeks, and apparently it doesn't start working until day 12 to 14.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good.
And then you've got to be on the steroids as well. So ultimately what it meant was rest isn't going to help. So I
Yes.
just doubled down on the pseudoephedrine, and here I am. Phil.
I have a family
Wow.
member, and I've never, and she's on antibiotics at the moment for 3 months. But she, on the instructions, and I've never seen this before, is like after you've taken a pill, you have to have a large glass of water, which I've seen before, but also that for the next hour you have to be upright.
Yes.
Oh, I've never read that before.
And I tell you what, they never tell you this, and this is the beauty of ChatGPT, because you get information that you otherwise wouldn't. You have to sit upright because when you have the antibiotics in your stomach,
Yes.
the fumes come out of your throat, and it can burn your throat.
Yes.
So you have to sit upright to allow the air to
Oh,
come
wow.
in and out.
Never heard it before.
You have to eat before you have antibiotics, but you shouldn't eat dairy because dairy fucks the antibiotics and stops it from being as effective.
Yes.
And there's some other food that you shouldn't have. Now, none of this, the amount of antibiotics I've had in my life, never been told that by a doctor.
No.
None of that by a doctor before.
Yeah,
But ChatGPT, baby.
I was quite intrigued by
Well, there
that.
you go. You know that Jason's never going to go see a doctor ever again and just going to go on chat GBT, as he calls it.
GB.
Chat GB.
You could call it your
Can I get
GP.
that on an Android?
Yeah.
You can,
Yeah.
mate, yeah.
You get it on anything with the internet.
Yeah, you've got the internet. It's like...
the
it's like
interweb.
it's like the Google search, It's like
Right,
that.
okay.
But
Yeah,
I
good to
recommend,
know.
now there's one way you can do it where it's free, but you don't want that. You want to pay $25 a month, and then it remembers everything about you.
You know
so
that if I
it-
do
it-
that, I'll
it-
be paying $75 a month.
That's true. Well, it is $25 US a month, so you will be paying
Fuck
$50
that.
a month.
That's so
It's
funny.
fucking amazing. Cannot recommend it highly enough.
It's so funny. I went out
And pay for your porn, guys.
Yeah. I went out with my daughter and my wife for lunch in the last weekend, and my daughter said to me, "Hey, Dad, you remember when you paid $100 for a scanner, you moron?"
Oh, the QR code.
Yeah, the
Fucking, it's in
You
your
do
camera.
think about how you look in the eyes of your children.
Oh, totally. She.
Oh, we better get into the studio,
Well, I
fellas.
sound pretty healthy, fellas, and that's because I've had so much coldral.
Bloody good.
Good shit, man.
Hey, listen to the Big Show 4 to 7 weekdays on Radio
Oh,
Hauraki.
I mean,
you'll love it. Do it.